Hello? Alright, sweet. Hello everyone, welcome to the Division 2 Grand Final between Rakamap and Shogunz. We've got Jeff Perkins and someone I don't know on the left hand side, and I don't know anyone on the right hand side. Let's get the names up there. See a safety on the right hand side. And a miss there. It looks like this is open table because the boat just had a lash at a red. Also there's still all the 15 balls on the table. The reds are the balls on the left hand side. I think any other I mean, there's just no real reason to go the yellows, they're just worse. All the reds are in the middle of the table, they're actually quite simple. Yeah, you probably I don't mind leaving one of these balls as a connecting ball for the black, but also the balls to the middle sort of get on the black pretty nicely. Just general convention is you want to address with these two reds at the bottom part of the table before coming up. So it's likely to be a stun off the rail. Coming out for the next one. So he's underhit that. He's underhit that a bit. Now he's got to go off two rails to get at the table, or really screw back with a lot of side. Generally, two rails is the easiest way to do this. You just got to pick the gap between the two yellows and not flick the black. Yeah. No, he's both missed it and collided with the yellow. So that's, yeah. I would have thought Jeff would have got those. So that's, but anyway, yellows are at the table now. Never seen Moo play. Let's see how he hits them. I assume it's pronounced Moo and not Mew, but it could be Mew. Ma? Oh jeez, never would have thought it was Ma, but it could be Ma. It doesn't look like this yellow passes under the red, so he's probably going to want to play some sort of safety. If he can just replace, so if he can get the yellow to hit the red and go under it and cover the hole, just to make the red not potable, like that, the turnover is not a brilliant shot because it leaves yellows all on, because I believe the yellow at the right to the middle does go. In fact, I'm looking at it from here and it... No, actually it doesn't look like it goes, so that makes the turnover more possible. If you don't play the turnover now, it means you're playing some other safety because there's no real finish on here. As for on the right hand side, we've got John Paulo and Dan McLean. At the table now is John, and he's on the reds. He's tried to play that long, he's missed it by a fair way. And he's not done much to promote his balls there. I definitely favour yellows on the right hand side. Oh, no, ball did go. He actually hit the red and it went. Sorry, it didn't look like it did go, but nice that he was on that. I would expect the yellows to finish here. You just got to screw back a little bit off this ball. You got to make sure you just not... Oh, wow. Bit of white ball movement there. It's worked out all right for him. I believe he can either hold by flicking off the underside of this red up off the rail or just drop it in. But he's going to have quite a difficult cut as his final shot, but he'll have natural position if he gets it. Well, maybe not. Maybe he needs to play a hair of side. That's a really nice shot there by Mew, Moo and Mark. he can simultaneously be L3 for this match. On the right, the yellows are in good control. It's always handy to have a ball covering the black. Jeff, it's moo. We've confirmed it's moo. Like what cows say. So Jeff really let that one slip. He had a very simple run out, and he unfortunately missed his ball. We're now going to have Chris Johnson playing against someone else. Alright, so yellow's on the right. He's playing this cut across here. I did not like that shot, because while that ball's there, you have a lot of control of the frame. I would have liked just setting up that dodgy yellow on the top rail, or else playing the ball to the middle and then trying to land on that ball, cutting it across, and then playing the yellow behind the black. Like, I wouldn't have played it then unless you're just 100% committing. But anyway. Ooh. Did anyone check if that was frozen? Bloody hell, Max. Bad umpiring. Can't find good help these days, can you, Dan? Alright. Here we go. We've got a full table shot here. Just got to roll this in. You don't have to do anything fancy with it. Roll it in, get on the ball on the rail. It's as nice as you can. Lovely shot. Yeah, it's nice that he's just off the rail a little bit there. That makes this a lot easier to get decent position on your next ball. You just trickle it in. On these shots, just use a real loose grip and just flick it in with a bit of top and watch the white trickle through neatly for your last ball. Yeah, he's underdone the top there, but nice putt, nice putt. See, if he's just a little bit further, he's got roll in, roll in. As it is now, I'm not quite sure if he can get on it unless he clears that red in the middle of the table. So he's got to give this a bit of mayo, which he's done. He's played that real nice. Lovely shot. Wait, this can't be Dan. I think you've mixed up the colours, because this has to be Dan, doesn't it, for rack 'em up? Because, you know. But anyway, that was a really nice out there by Dan. Well played. Very well played. You want to jump on? Oh, yeah, I'm on. So 1-0 in this final. Now we've got Lou Philly playing Chris Johnson. Oh, that's a nice attempt there. Yeah, that's a good shot. As it is, and I think we'll see a fair bit of this. Players going for outs and not completing them. In international rules, you really don't want to be doing that. You want to be spending the first part of your frame developing your balls, because otherwise you get into this position. Like, Chris is now heavy favourite in this frame because yellows have no real way to go out, barring a stupendous shot, and reds are just going to be able to set up their balls at their leisure. He's missed that pot by a fair way. He's attempted to pot that and go into him. He's succeeded in going into him and missed the pot, which means Chris now has, frankly, tap-ins. You'd classify these as tap-ins, wouldn't you, Dan? Oh, nah, that's not that difficult. Little screw back, yeah. And now you're on every single possible ball. The hardest thing is getting on the black, and he's got this ball on to the right-hand middle to get on it. So he just needs to recognise that that's his best ball to get on the black and leave it till last. So that's how I'd be mapping them. And then sort of there's just no real way to mess it up. You just pick them off one by one. I would not be playing this plant if he's playing this plant, though. He's played it well, but now you got a ball that's down this end of the table that you don't really want to have, because everything was at one end of the table. You'd hardly have to move the white. You can just trickle them all in. Now he's got to travel a bit, and he certainly doesn't want to use that ball to get on the black, so it has to be addressed sooner. Oh dear. I think he's still okay. He's on the ball to the middle, and he can come down for this next ball. Yep. He's got to get to the... He'd ideally want to be on the low side of this ball to the left middle, so that he can just get down nice and close. Yep, lovely shot. Stopped on the yellow. Oh, no, the black's still on. That's fine. That's fine. Had a little bit of a panic attack there. Now these are simple. Just come back a little bit. Make sure you're not hampered queuing, so you don't want to trickle through a little bit and have a bit of an awkward bridge hand. Oh, Jesus. I would not be doing this. That's... Just in general, you don't want to be playing bridges like that. You just get your hand a little bit closer to it so you can control the shot a little bit better. Nice shot. Funny, I prefer more angle personally, but yeah, I know. If he goes just a little bit further, he's actually got a really difficult shot, but you can pinch the pocket and just come off the side rail and get reasonably close to this black, but yeah, if you just stun shot that red and just had more angle, you can just float this in and trickle down for the black neatly. Oh, well, actually, I had more angle than it really looked like. Anyway, nice taking of the tap-ins there by Chris. Only the one unusual shot, I'd say. And bad luck to Lou Philly. Now, to the other frame, we've got Graham Stoneman. The Stoneman himself. Solid as a rock. Playing Rocky. So we've got Stoneman playing Rocky here. Who wins the battle of the boulders, let's say? And on the left now we've got Matt Sawyer and Sam. Sam, like Beyonce or Madonna, only has one name. Okay, the Stoneman is on the yellow balls. It looks like he's going to pop this one down here. Yeah, that's a ball that it's fine to remove. It's at the other end of the table to everything else. I don't know if it has too much value for you. But he's going to want to be looking at a way to gain control in this frame. Because currently his ball's not potable on the bottom right. Wonder how he chooses to address this situation. Looks like he's going to try and play this cut. And he'll be going into this red just to the left of the black if he pots it. Yep. Yeah, I reckon he would have preferred to miss that. I don't know if he tried to miss that, but given where the ball's landed, I doubt he wanted that in. We've seen a huge break on the left-hand side, and the white has gone in off. The ball in hand behind balk for Sam. Looks like he fancies the yellows. So he'd immediately want to be addressing, as soon as he can, the yellow that's touching the red on the right-hand side. He's not... I don't think he's really thought much about it. If he rolled that in and came just down a little bit further to get to the bottom side of this yellow to the middle, he could have rolled that in and used the white to cannon the yellow and red that are frozen on each other. As it is, I can't see any way he can deal with that. I suppose he's just killed more reds, but it's no use potting balls if you can't make the finish, and he's got a completely dead yellow. Also a tricky yellow on the left-hand side. They're the two balls he'd want to be addressing as soon as possible as well. Also, the black doesn't go. Honestly, yeah, you just killing your soldiers by potting all these balls. Meanwhile, Rocky on the right-hand side has also killed most of his soldiers. Seems to be the trend of this final so far. So even this shot, I'm not a fan of either. It makes it an easy turnover for later. And the black will still be covered. So if I'm Reds here, I'm just setting up this ball on the right-hand side rail, or maybe the one on the top. Maybe you double the ball at the top down, try and pop this yellow on the bottom left. That's probably the shot, actually. That's what I'd be playing. And looks like Matt has identified this. Bang! That's what dreams are made of, this shot. Woo! Love it. You know what? That's fine. That's fine as well. Any junk in the way of that ball makes it harder for Sam to really accomplish anything. Actually, if I'm Sam, I'm now coming off the side rail and trying to pop this red near yellow near the red to the middle, just to get that ball the heck out of there, because that ball is dead as a dodo. And I'd be doing that then just while the red is very tricky on the right hand side and the red touching the black doesn't go. Because until those things are addressed, Reds have a tough time doing much. I'd be playing the turn over here, but this is also a respectable shot. Set up this dead ball. That's your biggest problem. Don't. Oh, what? Okay. He's played the pot, and he's landed not really anywhere. On the right. Oh, that was a pretty high. A lot of things happened there. Pretty much every ball on the table went in. He's fouled. Oh, yeah, okay. So, well, Stoney's in the box seat now. Yeah. That was very interesting. I don't know what happened there. Can we get a replay on that shot then real quick? Happened just a few seconds ago on the right-hand side. See if we can get that up. Yeah, Stoney should make no mistake here. Although he has made a bit of an error. I think the ball to... Well, not an error per se, but just a little thing. I think the ball over the hole needed to be potted first, because the other balls are just a lot easier to get to the black on. Like, it's very easy to just go, oh, the black's in the middle of the table, I'll be on it. But if you just got to roll into the middle and drift up the table for the black, that's a really easy shot. Whereas here, he's got to screw back, and look at that. He picked a... I mean, if that rolled just a little bit further, he's on the black, and he's on absolutely nothing. That's why you don't leave the ball over the hole till last when you've got an option like he did with ball in hand. But anyway, he's made no mistake, and 3-1 to rack him up. And not only that, they're favoured on this frame on the left-hand side. Here we go. Yellow first, then red. And the red's gone off the yellow and in the pocket, and then that yellow's gone off the black into the middle. You name it, it happened in that shot. That was a good shot on the left. Putting that yellow over there creates a bit of chaos. Allows you to get back into the frame, because otherwise you're just absolutely toast here. You've got dead balls, 2 dead balls on the right hand side. You can't set one of them up without setting up your opponent's red. Your opponent's got more balls than you. Oh, it's a nice shot here, but it's actually helped yellow that shot, because he's moved the yellow into a better position to both be potable and in a position to be potable and where you can extract the dead yellow. So that cluster of red and yellow is now heavily advantageous to yellow. Just trying to play a bit of a safety here. If you can kill this yellow on the side rail, I'll like the shot. Not bad. It's interesting. What? Oh, he's checking if it's touching. I'm like, how is that a foul? Here's the Stone Man. He's coming over. Wonder if he's going to join me on the commentary. You going to join me? Oh. Well. Good shot by yellow on the right there, and that's sort of again why I didn't really like the shot too much. I think yellows are actually in. I mean, nah, that's a really good shot. If that's what he intended, that's a really good shot. Putting the black behind your balls in international rules. I mean, it was good in world rules, but in international rules, it's so good. Then again, just to add this, if this yellow squeezes under the red, and you can play it with monster right hand side. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Actually, the turnover's on. Oh, he's not even done that. I would have done the turnover there because that didn't go. Jason Gallia's played the turnover there. We've got Jason Gallia playing Lucky. I saw Lucky play a really nice double before and it hit both jaws and just missed the middle pocket. So I think he should probably consider changing his name, but we'll see how this frame goes. Oh geez, they're timing. Geez, they're playing for sheep stations in Div 2. Referees, oh mamma mia. Oh, I like this. Yeah, that was a good effort. Creating some junk. Alright, now yellow, do you be a hero? Do you play this with a ton of right-hand side, smash it into the side pocket, come off the top rail, extract the black, white floats up the table, you roll the ball into the middle, roll the ball in the other middle, and Bob's your mother's brother. What do you reckon? That's what I'd be doing. And I'd brush some dirt off my shoulder after completing it. Looks like he's attempting this. Oh no, he's played it softer. Just covered the hole. Now, I do not like that shot one bit. Red has the glance off the red, hit the white onto the yellow over the hole and pop the yellow. And yellows, it's just getting worse for them. They're losing all their balls and they've got no way to address this black on the bottom left. That yellow that was near there was pretty much the only way he had to deal with the black on the left-hand side. And now he's moved it away from the black. Yep, this is the shot. Looks like he's playing it. Glance off at the white, pop the yellow. Played it well. Great shot. Great shot, Matt. Now, if you're yellows, you need a ball down near this black. Probably got to play the double on the yellow that's sort of out in the open. Get it down there. As long as this black's behind that red, you are not able to win this frame. Yeah, he sort of played that shot, but way softer than it sort of needed to be played. If Matt can wick off this red and pot the yellow, so you nick off the red, then nick off the yellow and pot it to the middle, that'd be a great shot. Or even play the bottom red onto the yellow and try and pot it. Yeah, okay. It looks like he's just setting this up. That's a good shot too. Whatever you do, don't get the black out. Don't accidentally wick off it too thin and knock the black out. Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's almost like he tried to do that. Yeah, gotta be careful. I have no clue. Hello? Nice shot by Sam, but as I said before, how are you winning this frame? I mean, is he just going to pot these and just six pocket theory whack the black? I mean, I wouldn't generally recommend that being your strategy unless your opponent has absolute tap-ins and you're screwed. Is he even on this yellow? It does look like it. Nah, he's either wasn't or he's missed it. Well, I mean, Reds can just do anything here. I mean, All you have to do is not leave some sort of weird extraction angle for this black. I as red. Ooh, Lucky's had a bit of a bad kiss there. Again, his name is just wrong. Oh, I do not like potting any balls as red. I do not like it one bit, and that's a big mistake. He wants to get as many balls as he can near that black, so that he can go for an out, pot a ball, and nudge the black out, and then complete the frame. Potting balls is a big mistake if he's not achieving that goal. Nice shot by Jason. He's landed very well there. I'd expect him to get these. Just preferably get down. This doesn't help you, Matt. I think the shot Matt has to play now is hit off this red and leave the white under the black and the red to get a snooker. Then with ball in hand, he can put it under the black, set the red up over the hole and snooker yellow again, and then he'll be in the box seat. But see here's the thing, right? He's done this now after having potted 2 balls that he did not need to pot. Oh, Jason, you landed pretty awful and then potted a nice black. Well played, Jason. On the right hand side. Yeah, Matt just didn't need to pot his reds before doing this. Well, before playing a shot like this, he could have snookered on. His first shot could have just been a snooker instead of the double, and then he, with ball in hand, could have done something like this later. But anyway, he's got his ball in hand. Now set up this red below the black and snooker again. There's plenty of ways to do it. We'll see which one he goes with. If the white can fit in behind the black, as I said, you just put the red over the hole and leave the white there. But if not, which it looks like it isn't, or you'd be doing that, you just probably bunt the red. You bunt the red into the black, sort of full ball, so that the red stops there and replaces the black, and leave the white where you roll into the red. That looks like he's playing that. Probably a little lower than this, actually. No, that's fine. That's also a good way to play it. It's a little. Just the further you move the black away, the easier the tap-ins are. But again, they're tap-ins. You shouldn't mess them up. Right, on the right-hand side, we've got Ben McDonald, a man from Wonthaggi, who doesn't have the right team shirt. Someone should probably let him know. And he's playing against Cheshire Philly. Alright, another ball in hand. Let's see how he handles this. They're not very difficult, but since he can't just do the natural, just stun the red, stun the black, he may put the white on the left-hand side rail, cut the red in, and then come around under the red for the other one. Oh, this makes me think he's going to play some sort of stun. If you hit this bad, you're going to be behind the black and snookered. Oh, if he has to use it. Okay, look. This is just wrong. You have ball in hand. There's no reason you have to play a shot with a rest. There's literally no reason, under any circumstance. This was wrong, okay? So first of all, this is why you should have played the shot earlier to move the black further away. Second, I don't know, you can't just stun and leave yourself snookered. Oh dear. The pressure does weird things to people, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't like using things like that as excuses, but this looks like he's missing the red. Oh, never mind. Saw that completely wrong, but Jeff Perkins, good teammate, says that's something, even though you effed it up. That's how you cheer for your teammates. See, even when I'm cheering for, say, Dakota and he makes like 6 mistakes a frame, I still say good shot, even when he plays bad shots, because you want him to be pumped up. Alright, so now with a second chance, Matt Sawyer to make up for his mistake. Smash the red into the left-hand side pocket with a little bit of screw back, come off 2 rails, land sexy time on the black and roll it in. That's what he's got to play. I mean, he can try and play it to the bottom right pocket, but that's just worse. Don't do that. Yep, he's playing it. He's got to get into it a little bit. Don't want to get into it too much or you'll be below the black with no shot. Just a little bit of bottom. No, you got into it a little bit too much, but he's got a shot. I believe this is potable. And he doesn't need to double it. It's just a thin cut. The white's going to go across the table about 18 times, may go in the middle. Yeah, he got a little bit too much screw on the white, and so he came under the black rather than the nearer you get to the pocket with the white, the better you would have been on the black. Anyway, oh, it looks like he's playing a double based on how he's lining this up. Jeez, that's a big shot. Oh, what a great shot. There you go. You don't need position if you can do that, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Sawyer, a man who hates having tap-ins. Alright. Now Rackham have absolutely run away with this final so far. Let's see if... It seems like the only loss so far was one Jeffrey Perkins. I wonder if he's on the jug up here. Did you run the jug up in finals? Probably not. But he certainly should be. Benny Mac on the Reds. Reds are favoured given just they've got... Well, actually, no, fancy yellows here. Ben's going to have to play a good enough safety to prevent... I don't know what he was doing there. I mean, look if he potted it. What's he on? He's on... nothing? I don't know. Anyway, as it is, he's left his opponent over distance. And off angle as well. So the leave's actually good, but he tried to pot the ball, so he wasn't playing for the leave. Alright, Benny Mac is at the table and he's in a much better position than he was before because it looks like the yellows all go, but the black's now dead and he's got enough balls that he can really interesting what he's trying to land on here. Wow. Yeah, he's played a safety there because anyway, yellow's at the table now. Yeah, well, so here I'd be playing. See it, Tez. I'd be playing this ball at the top, and you play it with a hair of right hand side, which means you have to aim a little thinner. But you play with a hair of right and float down for the yellow above those two reds that are really close to each other. And you'd want to be landing as straight as possible on that ball, roll it to the left, and then you can just stun the other yellow, get up to the left and pop that. He chooses this way. I suppose he's trying to... If that yellow goes to the middle... Can we get a top view there? No, he's come back to this way, but he's played... Oh, if this yellow goes to the middle, this is just as good. If that yellow goes to the middle, that was actually the right shot, and the shot I suggested was terrible and stupid. As it is, he's massively overrun it. He also took a pretty bad line. If he got a good line, that same shot would have hit one of the reds, and he should have been on that yellow. Yeah, it did go. There we go. Great angle there. See, this is where your hard-earned donations go for CueballTV, to creating technology like that where we can see the perfect potting angle. Anyway, yellows are in all sorts of trouble here. Looks like he's going to play a double. What's he doing? Some sort of wick off safety. Yep. Well, now Ben again doesn't want to be potting any balls here yet, unless he's going to go, right? If he's going to try and get him, you can pot the balls. Otherwise, you shouldn't be. Okay. Yep. I don't know if Benny thinks he's going out here or what he's doing. Just clearing. If he say pots a few of these balls, all he's doing is clearing traffic for the yellows and achieving no value. Because these balls aren't. It's also not done much of that. These balls just aren't obstacles. They're just very easy. They're all on, you know. Yeah, now he's playing the safety. See, I would have just played this as his first shot, because he could have cut this down the rail and left the white on the right-hand side rail, or chipped off that ball and left the white in the centre of the top rail, and then he still would have had balls on the table. So he would have been able to. So that ball he played to the middle, for example, was his, I think, first shot. He could have had this ball over the hole like it is now. Later, played that to get on the ball to the middle, and then from that ball in the middle, get position on another ball. But now he can't do that because those balls are gone. And there you go. Now Benny's wishing, God, I wish I had a ball to the middle that I could play in this spot and maybe get some position. Or maybe use that ball to the middle to snooker, you know, something like that. But the ball's not there. And now yellows are in a decent position, whereas they otherwise wouldn't be. Benny's got to play a pretty good shot here to cover the yellow on the right-hand side. Or yellows are going to be able to go pot, land on the black, put it over the hole or something, have a crack at potting it. Is he cutting this to the left? Oh, dude. I don't mind that, actually. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's a safe white. Good shot, Benny. He found a shot, found a safety. So I don't know what would have happened if he potted it. He would have been on nothing. Alright, yellows are in trouble here. Again. Because of the shot Benny played. Benny did get a bit lucky there that the red snookered Cheshire on the top yellow, or he could have done a bit more with this shot. As it is, he just has to try and hit the yellow over the hole. That looks good, actually. It's going to get on the way back. Oh, is that frozen? If that was frozen, that is a foul. Did the umpire check? Did Max check if that was frozen? Again, you just can't find good help these days. That's when the earth keeps turning. How do we sleep while our beds are burning? I'm actually a great singer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting on a show for you all. Alright, Benny, what's he doing here? Playing safety? Nice. Ben's problem is still these two reds on the right hand side rail that he's done nothing to this whole frame. And oh Jesus, this plant's on. That was not a very good shot by Benny. Just a shot that didn't accomplish much. Especially if this plant's on, which it looks like it is. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I'm Ben, I roll this ball into the middle. Okay, he's not doing it. You roll the ball into the middle and then snooker on the top red. Now both the yellows are at the bottom half of the table. You just hit the top red and leave the white where the top red is, of the two that are close together, right? So I would have rolled the ball to the middle, and then on the top ball of the two reds that are close to each other, just roll the white up to it, hit the red, bounce it off the rail, and your opponent's snookered, and all your balls are on. Instead, he's basically committing suicide here on the frame by... unless the plant's on. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was actually the worst result he could have had. He has set the black up. Yeah, the plant was on. Alright, well. What was his first shot then? He played that ball. I still prefer the snooker, to be honest. Oh, nice. He was still on it. And he's still screwed. Oh dear. Yeah, you just completely... Oh, wait, here we go. You know what he can do? I think, if... Can we get a different angle, Dan? Can I see the full table? Oh, no. Oh, jeez. I guess what he has to try and do is stun the red. So stun while hitting the red, to stun the white, to snooker on the yellow over the hole, and just hit the red out and hope it lands good. But you can play a controlled like pace shot, but you need to, yeah, that's what he's done. Nice shot. That's a nice shot. That's what I would have played. And yeah, he's hit it good. He's hit it good. It wasn't a shot to nothing, Jeff. It was a it was a safety, you muppet. A shot to nothing is where... Sorry, Jeff called out the wrong thing. Shot to nothing is where you play a pot where if you pot it, you continue the out, and if you miss it, your opponent's on nothing. Hence shot to nothing. That was not a shot to nothing, that was just a safety. And it was the right shot, it was a good shot. Well played, Benny. And his opponent has come up with the goods. Just got to get on this black. That was a really nice pot there by Cheshire. I wonder if he'll try and knock into the black or land on it. You should just try and land on it. That's a really nice shot. He played a bit of side on that shot to widen the white angle off the side rail. Very nice shot by Cheshire. Now just don't miss this rather simple black, but you know, finals, pressure, anything's missable. If you're feeling really good, you play the markers double to the center of 3 rails, bounce, 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 straight in. I'm joking. No one on the planet would play that shot. You just roll it in. Nice shot. Good finish there by Cheshire. He'll be pumped. That keeps him in it. 5-2 is still winnable. 6-1 is certainly not. So now, yep, we've got a short commercial break here. This tournament is sponsored by Matt Gold Embezzlers. So if you need any gold embezzled, go to Matt. That's what he does for his profession. Also, Lewin Real Estate. Brian Lewin is a real estate man. He builds houses and sells them. He does the auctions, and he's got his very own gavel that he carries around with him at all times. So yeah, support Matt Gold Embezzlement and... Okay, I'm joking. It's Matt Gold Embellishment. And we got Two Brothers Brewery. They make delicious alcohol. CH8. I don't know what they do, but they exist. What do they do, Dan? Do you know? CH8. Oh, okay. That's a fellow at the tournament. He's got his queue lathe out there and he's fixing up people's queues. If you need your tip changed or anything like that, contact that guy. Freccia Azura. This is where we're playing now. It's not pronounced Freccia. Okay, so stop saying Freccia. It's Freccia. All right. It's like the word fletching, which is to do with archery. Fletching, yeah. So Freccia, it means arrow. Oh no, sorry. Freccia, yeah, Freccia means arrow in Italian, and Azura means blue. So it's Blue Arrows, which were they were an Italian mercenary company back in the 1600s or whatever, who were known for the Blue Arrows, right? That's what this club is named after. It's pronounced Freccia Azura, not Freccia Azura or whatever people are trying to say. Anyway. Nice break there by whomever. Oh, we got Perko playing again. Perko, he fancies himself the best player in Wonthaggi. Let's see if he can live up to that name. He's much better than me, much better player. Yeah, it was a foul. It was a foul. You were spot on. You were spot on. You want to join me on the comp? Alright, Perko is probably going to push shot there. Ooh. I mean, it's not been called, but can we get a replay on that? That looked a bit dodge. Let's see what we can see. I reckon that was a push shot. Let's have a look to confirm. Oh, he's in the way. Perko, get out of the way of your own shot so we can see. See, that's sneaky, isn't it? You stand in the way of your own shot so we can't see if it's a foul. These are dodgy bugger, these Wonthaggi people. Don't trust them. I'm joking, of course. No, something went wrong with the replay, we can't tell. Actually, no, there was a bit of distance there. It was probably fair. Alright, Mew is back. What do cows say, Max? Anyway. Mew defeated Perko in the last round, so he's got the wood on him. He's going to have to deal with this yellow behind the two reds on the left-hand side. He's got this dodgy yellow here. He's going to run it down. Don't mind this. Yes, nice. Nice cover there. That was the shot, I think. Perko needs to... he just needs to really wait. Wait for a better opportunity. Probably get... You can't really have a crack because you don't want to... I don't know. We'll see what he does. Yeah, okay. Well, what would I have done there? I might have cut the red. The red... Okay, anyway, no point talking about what I would have done. Mew has played all of the top spin there. He's all the zippage. I don't know what his plan is here. He's got to get these two balls out, but see, if he just hits this yellow out, the reds are just on. And Perko is going to stick his chest out, strut around the table, rolling in all these tap-ins. Yeah, I don't know. What's the plan, Moo? I don't see how it's potable. Markers off 3 rails into this top bottom right bag. I don't know what he's playing. Gonna try and screw into it. Like, it's not really on. It's got the wrong angle. Alright. Yeah. Mu is just, this is crazy what he's done here. This shot will set up all of Jeff's balls. Jeff he's got a simple safety now, and Mu will be snookered. And if he even somehow comes out of the snooker and pots the yellow, where's the black going? Nice shot, Jeff. That was correct. Yeah, well, Mu's got a one-rail escape, it looks like. So he shouldn't foul. Oh, he didn't foul. Oh, so he did foul. Wow. That's funny. He missed that by just a huge amount, because he hit it quite hard, and these rails are really slidey, so the harder you hit it, the more it straightens up, like significantly. And he missed it by a country mile. Interesting that Jeff's choosing to address this ball, actually. It's his first shot. I wouldn't have considered this a problem ball. I would have thought the ball on the rail is his biggest issue. So I would have been playing a shot to pot a ball and instantly address it. Actually, you know what I might have done? I might have played that ball he played. No, I wouldn't have, actually. But maybe you play that ball he played and then leave lots of angle on the ball he's playing now so that he can go into the side rail. So he didn't leave it. Well, actually, it looked like he did have the angle there, he just didn't play it. Oh, I've totally not watched any of the frame on the right-hand side. I don't know what happened there. John Polo won. Good on you, John. Sorry I didn't watch any of your frame. Bad luck, Dan. Pecco's playing another safety here. Yep. No, actually, I like this. I like this shot. I don't like that he potted those two balls he started with. If you're going to play this play as your first shot, and then those two balls would still be there blocking the one rail escape for this yellow. But the reason this is a good shot covering this hole is now it makes the ball on the side rail easy to just plant down. Makes the pocket a lot bigger. You just cut it down, play the ball on ball, and then you've addressed that problem. But yeah, he's almost certainly should not have potted those two balls above the black. Because let's say he goes out the rail, flukes this yellow, suddenly the black's pottable. Whereas the black wouldn't have been if those two reds are in the way. It doesn't matter, but these little things do matter. Like, you can lose frames making these mistakes. As it is, Perko needs to wait. He's probably going to play a bit of a snooker here. You really want a snooker too. I think he's gotten it. I think that was a good shot. Who's this? This is Taz, Chris Johnson. Now, according to Tim Dixon, Chris Johnson hates the camera. He panics and he plays significantly worse. So let's see if he can keep his nerve. That's a joke, by the way. Tim's joking when he says that. Taz is a good player. He's probably the best player on their team, I'd say, Taz. Super solid, been playing for years. Multiple state top 20 appearances. Ooh, he's landed a bit close to his work there. I reckon it is possible to really jack up with a super loose grip and flick the white to pot the yellow and not play a push. But either way, he's got to find a way to get on this yellow on the right-hand side rail. But I reckon if he does succeed in not push-shotting and potting this, he'll be on the... Oh no, he's overdone that. That was hit about 10 times. No, 10, maybe twice as hard as it really needed to be hit. And now he's in no man's land. He's sort of only real shot. He's come off the top rail, try to hit the yellow behind the black, or below the black. Put it over the hole. Oh, yep, that's a really good shot if he's hit it. Oh, he nicked the black. You know what? That's, it's not that bad, to be honest. Not that bad. And that, Jeff, is also not bad. What was that? What are you doing? You've not even attempted to... That's loss of frame. What are you doing? That's just loss of frame. That's loss of frame. He's not made any attempt to hit his ball. That is 100% loss of frame. What has he done? He's just rolled to the rail. Are you umpiring? Are you umpiring? I'm calling that every day of the week. Loss of frame. Legitimate. It wasn't even an attempt. Like, what is he doing? He just rolled into the side rail. You don't want slow motion. You just see how ridiculously soft he's hit there. So he's just 100% just. He's on yellow.
He's on yellow.
Well, no, hold on. Even if he's miscued, you could deliberately miscue to do this. So I'm calling loss of frame every day of the week.
I'm really
Like, what are you even doing?
at that base down the length of the table.
I still.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't care regardless. I'd call it anyway, to be honest, even if he's miscued. Yeah. But yeah, it's Broz's decision, not mine. He's the tournament director. Yeah. Alright, I think we've got a decision there on that. Yeah, the decision is that his loss of frame, he has not made an attempt to hit his ball, which is required under the rules, and therefore it is loss of frame. Now, Chris on the right-hand side is looking in a good position just because the black's so completely covered. Yeah, so the point that Dan and Brozza were sort of making was he could have miscued and meant to hit it a lot harder, but miscued. And frankly, I don't care. I don't factor that in because that's well, at least like the way I view it is that's such a horrendously bad shot. You deserve to lose the frame, but as like step one, but. No, it's nothing against the players or anything. It's just that's not an attempt to hit your ball, and you have to make an attempt. Like, all right, Lou Philly over here is I reckon his only chance of success is if the black goes to the bottom right.
I know, and I feel I do it fairly well. So.
Yeah, well, that's a good attempt to cover this hole. The fact that it's potted is a total disaster for him. He's now almost certainly lost the frame. Taz is a little bit of a... Yeah, he's playing this nice little plant, but... I don't fancy it. I think this is the shot, though. It's just really... No, he's played it really well. I was going to say, you really need to make sure the yellow is on that rail so that it's as easy as... And the white. So that it's as easy as possible to just go drop, drop. And then you're on the black. Let's go on this one first. I don't know. I don't really... Whatever. Probably doesn't matter. Alright, this looks like this is it. Taz is going to get the win. 7-3 to rack him up. Barring an error here. Might be a bit thin on the black, to be fair. No, he's fine. He's fine. Even on the rail, like this is not a hard enough shot to be missable really. Oback has to get this, unless he... Actually, you can kind of hear me. Unless he chokes. I don't think he's going to miss this. Lovely shot. Nice finish there, Taz, and well played by Rakama. Commiserations to Shogunz. You probably have the coolest name in the tournament, apart from Pool Hub. Thanks for coming and playing the Freccia Challenger, and thanks to everyone for tuning in.
And that's why I stopped the game. Just stop. No further
That's a dodgy goal.
Oh no, it was for us. I love it. I'll stand on this side. Alright, man. Black and white. Well, we know what I just realised.
What's up, sir? After Christmas, I'm going to have a bit of a break. You got more, I think there's more January or something.
Yeah.
Let me know.
We'll have a chat then, yeah? Hope it was successful for you.
This one is not making money. But just get to know everyone.
A couple of others.
Just for the travelling. But I'm not
Thanks. Thanks, Tony. Could I have both teams just around the table for me a second? Come over here. Boys, let's go. Boys, over here.
He looks at he hasn't been winning, makes the team.
On a great tournament. Cheers. See that? So just say a couple of quick words. Congratulations to Rakama and Jason's boys on the win. Shogunz boys, like I said, first tournament, come down here as well. Two Saturday boys, so good luck. Hope to see you around the shop some more. There's some really other people in tournaments very similar like this, so you can give a couple of other people a run. But overall, I just want to thank our sponsors, Freccia Azura, All Star Tables, Matt Gold, Brian Lewin, Antec Waverley. It's all off the top of the head here, and Dan Lynch for all his beautiful work as well.
Well done, Dan.
So, first of all, I'd like to welcome Louis, the captain of Shogunz. Louis.
Good job.
And a little bit of spending money for your teammates as well. Woo!
Put them in your bucket, Louis. In your bucket. Put it all on black, baby.
Take that off.
2 nights in a row.
You can't take this gun anywhere. It's from Robbie, by the way.
Come boys.
Alright, boys.
Good sportsmanship, fellas. Do you play golf? They look like Tiger Woods pants. Thank you, fellas. Big clap for you guys. Therefore, I'd like to present a little bit of a thing for you guys. The trophy you get your name on that lives in our pool room up in the back there. So it'll be there anytime you guys want to come visit. And something to take home with. Jason, could I invite you to come up, buddy? Congratulations. Here's some cash. And if you can just get your friends to come up. Mates.
And we didn't want to play on his team. It was Forster.
You just give me a thumbs up until I get there.
I'm not waiting.
And Tassie.
Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy.
Stone man.
I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Dan. You want to get a boy?
Yeah, McLeano.
Boys, can I get a photo of you guys?
Jump behind that tape. That second tape.
One with the biggest
man.
finger, one
21.
goes last.
Alright, boys.
Not a flop.
What I can do is just jump on this side of the table.
Fuck Jason, I'm in front.
It is like the Melbourne Cup, isn't it? Am I allowed to touch it?
Not with no gloves. That's right. There's a little fella in the front.
You get in there.
I'll get in.
Let fucking Mr. Excitement get in there.
And cup it like a man.
I'm just going to say, if you want to pay for JR's table, that's your choice.
Probably doesn't roll after leaning on it.
Not for 9 grand.
3, 2, 1, cheers.
Held the ransom.
One more. 3, 2, 1.
Boys.
Suck up, Logan.
That's yours to take home.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, great tournament, Steve.